Live stream. Got it. Are we on? If we're on.
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, it says we're on to me.
oh good, because it just popped up here. It said go home. Video unavailable. This is private. Sacre bleu, eh? Anyhow, until Jen's off, doesn't have my phone on, you get to read the questions if there's anybody that comes up. So, hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here with Maddie.
That was me.
And we're here with Maddie. We're going to do a meditation, but first we're going to talk about the energies. And anywho, my computer is being, well, it's not my computer. I won't name who is at fault. And let me say, it is not Mercury retrograde, but it is the platform. So I'm going to press it says to go home and see what happens. Nope. Oh, hot man.
And say it is still Mercury retrograde.
I know, but it isn't Mercury retrograde. That's
Oh,
it's
doing that, you mean? I don't know. I don't doubt anything.
yeah.
Well, we have no viewers yet, so
It says
we're
we have
good to
two
go
watchers.
anyway.
It says we have two watchers.
I don't have anything.
Okay, this no okay. Now it's working and I have the chat. Say
Oh,
hey,
okay.
people. We're here for
Hey.
a meditation, but
Okay. I can see two people watching now.
but we're here for we're ¿Cómo se llama? I know that first I swore in French and then I said something in Spanish. I know I'm not trilingual either. We're going to talk about the energy. And I do know that the energy is, and I'm going to swear, I apologize, but totally asinine. And it is pretty darn bad out there. I know most of the people I know who are dealing with kind of relationships. It's like they're kind of missing. They're not connecting. They're kind of missing, right? Oh, Charlie's leaving. And
He
so
heard you. He heard you. He turned around and looked at you.
who's that voice? I don't know that voice. But yeah, we're people who are trying to have a deep relationship, a meaningful relationship. They're not connecting right now, and the big byword is fear. People are afraid that if they connect, that they're going to get hurt. And I can guarantee that somewhere along that relationship, you will be hurt. But that's the nature of living. What you do with that hurt, you go forward and communicate with said person, or as a lot of people are doing right now, you ghost them and you just hang on to the pain. You can do that too. But if you communicate with people, quite often you will find that what they're saying and what you're saying is the same, but they're using different words. So for instance, my love language is making and giving gifts, to the point where people go, oh crap, if I say I like that, she's going to give it to me. But what's your love language, Maddie?
I think mine is food.
Yeah, I like food too. But
That's my go-to when I
are
don't know.
we still on? Because it suddenly went blank.
Yeah, it says you're streaming live.
Well, that's good because I'm gone.
Maybe you went home.
Let me see. Maybe.
But food's my go-to that I like to cook for people. Um, you know, when I'm having people over for dinner, which I haven't had forever, or if I'm going someplace, I'll bring a hostess gift of something that's food wise.
Yeah. I never trust my food because I'm a hit or misser. It's either wow, that's good, or wow, I can't eat it.
Well, I wouldn't bring something that I haven't tried before.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I am very talented. It's 100% good, or oh God.
So, you want to hear a little bit of the energies about the full moon?
Yes, I
So,
would.
it is full moon in Cancer.
So that means that people who have cancer strong in your astrology, that you're going to be strongly affected. It doesn't actually mean you'll be affected negatively, though. That's what people assume it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, it says you're being asked by Mother Moon to nurture and caretake yourself. Know that you're safe and divinely protected. Don't judge yourself for wanting more comfort and relaxation at this time. You deserve to pamper yourself and not do it all on your own. Don't be hard on yourself and be gentle with yourself like a little child. Turn to your heart for love and healing. Be more present with yourself. Feel your emotions without judgment. Decorate, clean, and declutter your home space and yourself internally. Let everything go by intentionally exhaling it out of your system. So take in deep breaths and just sigh it out.
Yeah.
You don't have to hold on to anything or anyone. Connect with nature and the energy of water to soothe, rejuvenate, and replenish you. So that's that one.
That's a good one. I like that.
Um,
The
yeah, well,
looking after yourself, that's really super important right now.
I wasn't even aware of the water thing, and
But you're
if I'm in water anymore, I may as well just move my bed in there because I'm in the hot tub in the morning and then I have a bath at night. And last night I went under the full moon and went back out into the hot tub at about 10 o'clock.
oh
And
nice.
in between there, I'll probably have a shower.
Yeah. It was a beautiful night last night.
Oh, it was gorgeous. I got some beautiful pictures with my little phone. I can't believe I got a picture of Orion and Sirius. And
I thought it, and the way because I looked at them, and it looked like the sky was a black mosaic, right?
yeah,
I thought that was so interesting.
yeah, it turned out really good. I'm quite surprised because normally I cannot take, no matter how many stars there are and how bright it is, I can never take pictures of the stars ever.
No, they're
So,
really hard.
well, I guess it's probably because the full moon illuminated them even more, is
And
what I'm
that,
thinking.
but the people who do take pictures of the stars, they have these super duper.
Oh, I know. I had posted one, and one of my friends in there was going like, "Holy crap!" He says, "You need like a zoom this and a lens for that." And he said, "I can't believe that you actually got a picture of Orion's belt." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Me too."
Yeah. So, well, you do have phenomenal luck.
Apparently,
Yeah. It's pretty cool though.
I wish I had luck in what I wanted to be lucky in, though.
Yeah, but that's your lesson. So that will come when you've got the lesson, right?
Yeah. Well, let's hope.
I know I heard that. I'm not gonna listen. By the way, your hair looks really good today.
Thank you. I was just noticing it, thinking it looks okay.
Mine's eh?
Yeah. Okay. So, full moon in Cancer is the last moon of the year. Mercury
Is cancer 6 months?
retrograde. Sorry,
Cancer 6 months away?
it's July.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July. No, 7. I'm just wondering if it's why
Trying to think if Cancer starts at the end of June. I think it starts at the end of June into July, maybe.
it's
Because my sister was a Cancer and she was July 1st. So,
yeah, no, it starts around the 22nd of June.
so then that would be 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, so okay, that's why
Yeah.
why
Half point.
June in Cancer is halfway maybe.
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
says
enough.
Mercury. Sorry?
I don't know enough about astrology.
No, I don't either. I bullshit my way through it.
I read it and think, oh, that's cool.
So it says Mercury retrograde is intertwining with the Cancerian energy to help you peel back the layers. This is the best way to start the year off by loading all the clutter built up from 2023. Remember, you don't want to carry dead weight into 2024. Go into your feelings, letting out everything that has been weighing you down. Don't suppress or hold back. Every feeling and emotion is relevant and valid. Shadow work is the only way to do your deepest healing.
Yeah,
So
and don't
I'm going to think that that would mean what's going on? Like write stuff down, write it down. Anything that's heavy, burdensome, that you don't want in your life anymore, write it down and go outside and burn it because you're still under the full moon energies tonight.
yeah, it's 3 days, the day before, the day of,
Yeah.
and the day after.
Yeah.
And also burning, well, it creates it's a symbolic gesture, and
Yeah. And it releases.
the subconscious understands symbology.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot savant, that's what it is. So, but I always recommend that when you want to release something, write it down and burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do pretty much I didn't do it last night though. I just thought maybe sitting under the energies of the full moon and speaking my unwants to the universe. And then I took Palo Santo and I smudged myself. And so hopefully that.
Yeah, that should help. Anything where you consciously choose to let go, the universe will listen to you. It its timing is a little bit bizarre, but
No
it will
kidding.
listen to you.
I can certainly agree to that one. I don't like the timing of the universe. I
Oh,
don't like the divine timing.
I don't think very many people do.
No, I'm going to say not.
Yeah, unless you're enlightened or close to it, where you go, okay, which I don't know very many people that are there, unfortunately. So,
Hmm. Okay, so for the last week of the year, we prepare for a blessed and magical 7 days. As we say goodbye to this year, the stars are aligning for a grand cosmic finale. On December 26th, that was yesterday, the Cancer full moon brings release and deep emotional healing.
wow,
Uh,
there's some really heavy duty releasing, let me tell you.
yeah, well, and look at this Chiron is retrograde. Well, Chiron's retrograde ends on the same day. Oh, so we just finished Chiron's retrograde.
That's good because he's all about healing and probably healing of stuff that we've healed before and thought was gone. That last little bit, hopefully it's the last little bit.
We have been doing this for, it just seems like every time we talk, we say this, we say the last little bit, the last little bit. When is the last little bit?
I don't think it's going to be the last little bit. It doesn't matter to me, and it might not matter to you, but at least 45 more years.
Well,
Uh, because if
I
it takes
definitely don't have to worry about that.
I don't either.
So December 26th, the Cancer full moon brings release and deep emotional healing, while Chiron's retrograde ends on the same day, promising a journey of inner strength and overcoming challenges. Get
Inter-
ready for a jolt of energy on the 27th, which is today, as Mercury and Mars join forces. Oh dear.
oh, that's why
Watch your words. Watch your words.
that's why so many people have been arguing.
Well, yeah, Mars and Mercury, because Mercury is all about communications and Mars is the fiery energy, and he just wants to.
He's the war god.
So, what I say is stop and take a breath. If you're getting into a heated conversation, stop, take a breath, and think about what you're going to say before you say it, and save yourself a whole lot of trouble.
Or walk away if you can.
Or walk away. Well, that would be the best thing to do, but sometimes you just can't walk away, though.
Most people have to have the last word, right? And even with you try to walk,
Somebody told me that once, that I like to have the last word, so I try not to do that anymore.
oh well, I live with people who like to have the last word. But sometimes even that won't work because the people you're with w- will follow literally follow you. So it's you can sometimes you just can't do that. So the next best is stop and don't talk until until you're clear on what you want to say. And that's the thing, right? When you're
So
in
it says that with Mercury and Mars, when they join forces, it's going to spark fearless conversations and bold ideas.
yeah, I don't know about
Although in Mercury, you're not supposed to start anything new, so even if you have a bold idea, do not do anything about it until after January 1st, because that's when Mercury retrograde ends. Mind
first.
you, we still, yeah, I thought it was like the 13th, but no, apparently it's like the 1st or the 2nd that it's done.
Huh. And
Um,
the Chinese New Year's is on the 10th of February, and I read somewhere it was in the January the 23rd. And I'm going, what is it? Why is it such a big change? Yeah, I'm just curious.
I don't know. I've got an Alexis. I have an Alexa speaker. I'm going to ask her that after. I asked her to give me my horoscope. She's like, I don't understand that. Can I
Really?
not have a Virgo horoscope for today? No, I don't have that information. So
Uh,
I'm going to complain to whoever makes Alexa.
yeah. So I used to talk to this young lady, and she had a Lexus, and the Lexus would come up and say, "You're talking too much." I go, "Ooh, I really want a Lexus."
Mine just shuts off and does nothing. I don't know. I have to keep waking her up.
Uh, maybe she has to develop a personality or something.
Well, you do have to speak to it a little bit so it can pick up your voice and it asks you a bunch of questions about some likes and dislikes and stuff. So
Well, you tell them you like Virgo horoscope.
I'm going to ask it again after.
Yeah, because I should be able to find it. Maybe tell
What's
them
what's in, what's another way of asking?
you tell them who you like as a who one of your favorite astrologers is that gives the daily horoscope.
Hmm. Oh, maybe I'll ask that. Do you have a daily horoscope? Anyways,
Oh, did you get this because you're lonely and they figure you need some?
I didn't get it. I was given it as a Christmas present for my son-in-law and my granddaughters.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Did they give it to you because they figure you're lonely?
No, he gave one to everybody.
Oh, you got a
I
deal.
think he probably gets them through work.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna once I learn how to really use her, I think I'm gonna enjoy it because it's connected to my phone. So if I need a grocery something on groceries, I just call to her, say put this on my grocery list. It sends it to my phone. So when I'm out, all I have to do is look, and there it is. I don't have to write anything down and leave it on my table
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's so easy to do. Because
all the time.
yeah, I when I write my grocery list, I put it on Messenger and give it's either on Elle's or Jen's Messenger.
That's a good one to do. I never even thought of doing that.
Yeah, because I hardly ever drive anymore, so
Mhm.
with somebody.
Yeah, but it's gonna be good once I can now connect it to my lights and my TV and something, and you just
Yeah.
tell her, turn everything on and off, and
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
yeah, like she's I don't know, like I said, there's so much that she can do. It's gonna take me a while to work my way through it, but
Yeah,
I'll learn as I go.
best way to do
She's
it.
basically a talking encyclopedia,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. I just
except for with horoscopes.
yeah. Well, we'll have to learn her anyhow.
All right, we better continue. Venus's leap into Sagittarius on December 29th brings a huge boost of adventure and excitement. And just before we welcome in the new year, Jupiter goes direct on December 30th, opening the floodgates to prosperity and sudden good fortune. Just what
Okay,
I need.
I'm in.
Just what I need. Wonder what kind of fortune it's going to bring me.
Well, I keep getting the intuition that we're going to move, and I'm thinking, how in the heck could that possibly happen?
Maybe you're going to win the lottery.
That's the only way it could happen. If I
Well,
did,
I know I'm getting that a lot too, and a lot of my readings is that I'm moving, but I have no intention of moving. I like my home.
well, I don't, so I would be glad to move. I'm really,
Um, okay,
it'll
so
be
where
so
am I?
much work to move.
Mm,
That part I don't like.
no. Well, if you win the lottery, you can hire somebody to come in and do everything.
I would.
There's companies out there that they pack everything for you.
Oh, when I was married and rich, we never packed our own stuff.
Mhm.
It's easier to be rich than poor, by the way.
No kidding. I don't know. I don't know. Never been.
Well, I was married to a fairly affluent man, and it was, I have to say, I liked it.
Well, you get used to a certain lifestyle, right?
Yeah, and I had horses, and
And then what? Oh,
I
you had
had horses.
horses.
Yeah, and I really like horses, and yeah, it was fun. Big houses, nice cars, but some things are just not worth it.
Right?
Anyhow, that just showed exactly what Cancer and Chiron are talking about, right?
And Mercury.
What I'm talking about right now. Old healing old wounds.
Mm, mm. So as the clock ticks down on New Year's Eve, we stand at the threshold of a new era, under a sky that whispers of dreams coming true and destined new beginnings. So this is what I'm getting from that is divine timing is finally going to step up. This
Yeah.
night is a gateway to a world of new possibilities as our next chapter in being written is being written in the stars. During this enchanting week, clear the old to create space for a spectacular new year. Seeing 777 brings major blessings.
Oh, cool. I never see seven.
Um, I don't very often, but when I'm out, I'll see like license plates and prices, on the billboards for our local grocery stores and stuff like that.
It's not bad.
And so that's all I've got for that.
The people I've listened to, the channels I've listened to for 24 say that it's going to be an explosive year, that people are, so how people have been waking up like crazy in the last 2, 3 years? That 2024 should make those look like nothing. Nobody's woken up. There's so many people going to be awake.
Well, that would be good.
And there's going to be all the things that have been all the bullying that's been going on in the last few years.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to fight back against it. So hopefully that doesn't take negative forms.
Oh,
So,
I did save that. I'm so happy. I was telling somebody that I saw um, a recipe for do it yourself incense cones with rosemary, sage, and thyme.
oh, really?
And I saved it. I'm so happy I did that because I want to make some. They're very easy. You just take it all, put it into a mortar and pestle, and grind it down into a finer powder, add a little bit of water to it, and then shape them into cones and just let them sit for 3 or 4 days to dry.
Oh, yeah. I had bought over the years, I'd bought a lot of incense. Then I
Yeah.
discovered I'm allergic to the smoke.
Oh, well, I've been buying some. I can't remember where I'm getting it because I got to not buy it there anymore, but it doesn't burn. It gets about a quarter down and it just stops. And even if I relight it 15 times, it doesn't.
That's bizarre.
Mhm.
Yeah. That is really strange, but yeah. I had to give all mine away.
Hmm.
I gave most of it to say our friend Sadie because
Oh,
she
yeah.
likes incense.
Yeah, me too. Well, when I have my hot tub in the morning, I do my little bit of meditation, my prayers, and I don't know why I have this thing with threes, but I light three of them.
I like threes.
And when I say my prayers, I say them in threes, and
Well, there's
everything seems like everything I do is in threes.
well, most religions are like that. The Christian religions, the Father, the Holy Ghost, and the Holy Ghost. And what's the other thing?
The Father, the Holy.
I did it to you. I lost it. But then there's
How can I not remember that? Good Lord, I grew up with that.
yeah, so did I actually. But
Father,
there's the maid,
Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
yeah, okay. And then there's the maid, the matron, and the crone. And I think three is just a really highly spiritual number. And it
Hmm.
and it is the three legs of God. Three the I don't remember because it is the Son, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So I think three is just a very powerful number,
Hmm.
because I know I like threes too, as well as.
I wonder what the spiritual, what it means spiritually. Spiritual meaning of three. If we look at the pattern of the number three, it is connected to the body, mind, and spirit,
Yeah.
the cycle of birth, life, and death, and can represent wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The ancient Greek philosopher hmm, Pythagoras, I'm going to say, considered the number three.
Pythagoras.
Who?
Pythagoras.
Okay.
That's because my daughter is studying
Ah,
calculus.
so there you go. It is considered to be the near perfect number and a symbol of the divine.
Okay, that's why, because it is a near perfect number. And nothing on earth can be perfect, so near.
The angel number three is a number of true potential and harmony, known as Master Builder. This dream digit can show up on your radar when your guardian angels want you to connect with your inner growth and internal wisdom and manifest the life you want to live. As an architectural number, it's about laying foundations, getting clear on your dreams, and building a world that fits you like a glove. It's a proactive number, inviting you to go after your goals and to encourage personal growth as you walk along your life path. Angel number three means you have the answers inside, but sometimes you may need a little encouragement to access your own truth. Angel numbers are often spiritual messages sent from the divine forces to lead us to deeper spiritual awakenings, to lend guidance, or even just to comfort us during those times when we feel like life is off kilter or not going in the right direction. These
Which,
angel numbers can show up in the simplest of ways. You may constantly see the number 3 showing up in your life. It can be there on license plates, street signs, telephone numbers, when looking at the clock, page numbers, receipts, and 1,000 other mundane places. If you keep seeing angel number 3, you should consider that your angels are reaching out across the divide with a powerful message that is relevant to where you are now.
hmm,
There's a whole bunch more, but I don't think I want to read all that because it's a lot.
well, yeah, because it's spiritual. You can all people can Google it too if they want. I never see threes. I see two ones, twos, fours, nines.
Well, every time I see them, I send them to you. I mean, it's crazy how many I send them to you. I bet you 10 times a day.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. And they're fives too, a lot of fives.
I've been seeing a lot of the like well 555 this morning. I can't believe Charlie woke me up at exactly like 553 and I'm like, "Thanks, Charles."
Ah. Well, you should not have called him Charles, you know.
What's that?
You shouldn't have called him Charles.
He doesn't like that, does he? That's too bad because
No,
I
it's
call
not
him.
that because people named Charles are usually like him. Only use their full names when they're in trouble. Yeah, but you also only use the full names when you're in trouble, right?
Yes, that's well, I do use that name a lot with him when he's in trouble.
So, so funny story. My daughter, she got a little kitten, and she started calling him Dorian because he's gray, and the movie Dorian Gray.
Hmm.
He ignored it, and so she called him another name, and he ignored it. So she asked him, "What do you want to be called?" He says, "Jonesy." So his name is Jonesy.
Too funny.
Yeah. But she had another cat. Well, she has another cat too, and her name was Avie or something like that.
Hmm.
And she wouldn't answer to it. And finally she ended up with the name Catter because she answered to Catter. Liked the name Catter.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. It was Emma. Yeah.
Hmm.
So what else have you got going?
Not much.
Uh,
We're, yeah, I got rid of it.
that's all right.
Yeah, the big polar bear swim's coming up.
I was thinking about that yesterday and I'm thinking I could not do that.
I might try it.
I do the cold water showers and I
Yeah,
go, okay, that's too much. I'm gone.
I've been doing those too. I've also been well, not right now because we have no snow,
That's
but going out in my bare feet and standing in the snow for about 30 seconds to a minute.
yeah. That if we had snow, I'd try that too.
It actually is surprisingly not extremely cold.
Right now it's not.
No, I mean standing in the snow. I
Yeah.
thought I thought, oh, I'm just going to step in it and step out, but no, you just I don't know.
It really
I,
helps with the circulation, eh?
yeah, it's supposed to be really good for everything in your body.
I get restless leg, and when I use the cold water showers, my restless leg doesn't bother me.
Huh. Yeah, a friend of mine told me I should. Well, not because I have saggy skin, but he said that he does it. He said it tightens the skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do it on my face. I should probably do it on my
Oh,
face.
I do.
I do it on my back. I lean
I,
over so it hits my back.
Oh, so what I do is I just take the hand thingy and I slowly do it a little bit until I get used to it. Then I put it over my head and I just let it go. And then I do my face every morning with ice cold water.
Okay, well, that, and I don't mind doing the ice cold water. One of the things, I don't know if it works or not, but I think it works. You know how they talk about flaxseed? And
Oh, I'm going to do that.
I've been doing it for a week now, and I swear that or maybe two,
What,
and I swear
oh,
that the lines in my face are a little smaller.
you have to send me how you make it. I have,
You take a fourth cup and you put in hot water. Well, not just off the boil, but not on, don't boil it. Don't put it on the heat. Just and then you stir it for a couple of minutes, and then you put it in the fridge. And I've had it for you just need a handful. Mhm.
oh, that's it.
Yeah, and then it dries on
Oh,
your face, and then
well, the ones I've been watching, they're all complicated. Like you have to do this, and then you have to strain it in cheesecloth, and then add some aloe vera
well,
to it.
I do have flax seeds on my face, but
Well, my sister sent me one, and the lady that's using it has, when she was putting it on her face, you can see flax seeds all over her face.
I don't
So she obviously doesn't strain it. Okay, good to know. That makes it even easier. I'll be more encouraged to make some.
yeah, I like it. It is it's a really funny feeling on your face, but
And so on the one saw, it says leave it on for 30 minutes and then wash off.
well, I think after it dries, just wash,
Oh,
you
okay.
know, I just leave it
Well,
until it dries.
I'm gonna do it.
And then we're gonna
I'm
have
gonna look like I'm in my 30s now.
that would be nice. We keep on doing spiritual stuff, we might do that.
Yeah,
Because I know this is happening because personal, what I see around me, and because of what's happening personally to me, that we are moving spiritually up to a higher vibration. Because my intuitive abilities are way stronger than they were 6 months ago, and people who are just they don't trust their intuition are beginning to hear words or sounds. And more people are hearing things, hearing words. And I don't know how many times Alice said, "What did you say, Mom?" Nothing. So, and then clairaudience is one of her clairvoyance, clairaudience is one of her strengths, right? But it's even more so. And so people who've never noticed their intuition are going to start having more intuition. And people like you and I who work on it all the time, of course, we're also going. So it's worth it.
yep.
Another thing you can do to for your face is put honey on it.
Honey,
Yeah.
it's a pretty expensive face mask.
So what I do is I take apple cider vinegar, baking soda, and a little bit of honey, and mix it so that much will last for a week.
Mm.
And I put it on after the flaxseed.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know if it works.
I use argan oil
Yeah.
for the daytime, and at night I put a little bit of castor oil mixed with jojoba oil.
So I use castor oil, olive oil, and I forget what other oils. I put it on after the honey dries.
Well, that would make sense.
Yeah. So all these things we do, I try to make it as cheap as possible because I'm not going to go spend hundreds of dollars to look younger.
Well, that's what they were saying about the flaxseed. Like, don't go spend don't go buy $100 face cream because flaxseed will do a better job.
Well, it makes me feel like I'm doing something too, right? So we're getting somebody sending us hearts. That's
We
pretty cool.
actually have
Thank you.
somebody on there.
Yeah, I don't know. We usually get a lot of people after the fact.
Yeah, Because
But
I'm not seeing anything here.
I just
I
saw,
got one person watching is what I've got.
oh, well, that's all right. We'll see how many we get in the week to come. Because meditation, anybody, you can use it anytime, right?
Well, we're actually a little bit early too, because normally we
Yeah.
don't go on till 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but we want to take the dog out for a walk. And
Right.
it's a holiday, right? So we're all discombobulated time-wise.
Sorry. uh,
That's all.
there's no point. We just are like this every time we come on, so there's no point in even making an excuse anymore.
Yeah, that's true. I don't mind. And what I'm doing is I'm unwinding a wire mess I made. It's all right. I'm getting there. It's a puzzle.
No doubt.
One of my own making, by the way. So, but is there any more information that we need to partake or should partake?
Excuse me.
Sure.
Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna click on. It says the triggers are your guides. You're ascending at lightning speed. Triggers are guiding you towards fear or trauma that are ready to be released. Well, that is.
Yeah, we know that because we have enough triggers, right?
I don't need any more. Thank you. Stop running away from how you feel or think. Well, I stopped running away from that and sat and stewed in that one. Sit with it as long as it takes and simply feel and observe. Be a master of your reality by learning how to use your pain as a clue or tool for an upgrade. That
Which is actually true.
I know it is, but it's still,
It's got awful.
yeah,
It really,
yeah. Ground yourself and let your creative energy out by channeling it into your passion of what you love doing. Look around and be grateful for it every day as existence is a miracle. Um, yeah,
but
but sitting,
but
you're
according
just gonna. Sorry.
just according to scientists, we're not existing. We're uh hologram. Hey, Jan, we're a hologram. We're not really here. It sure darn well feels like we're here, though.
I was gonna say, but I'm not going through. I just want to go back into sitting in your misery. I
Yeah,
think it's important to do that.
it really is.
Don't try and brush it under the rug because it will just keep coming back
It
until
really.
you acknowledge it, breathe through it, accept it.
Do you know what I tell people to do? I tell people to lay down on the bed, pull your knees up so you feel like so you're wrapped around like an egg. Don't think. That's the trick is you can't think, but just sit in the pain.
Just sit in it and acknowledge the fact that this is going to
But
help you.
that's thinking though. You don't want to think, period. You just want to feel the pain. And when it works, it's it it goes through every nerve in your
No, but
body.
it's not so easy to not think. So I just think what I do is I go, just let it go through you. This is the universe's way of telling you and showing you and helping you how to get through it. So just breathe.
Yeah, that if you can stop thinking though, it's a one shot deal. But you
Mhm.
with thinking, then you do it piece by piece by piece. So if you cannot think, that will get you there faster. It hurts. You can't breathe, but it's only 30 seconds. And then you never, when you go back to look at the pain, it's not the same level. Unfortunately, the trick is not thinking.
Well, trick.
But
It's
if you can handle not thinking for, I think to begin with, people average maybe 2 seconds. They don't think.
yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do.
It's extremely hard. There's a trick that's going around TikTok, and I wish I could remember it right now, but it's breathe in, breathe out, and then ask yourself, what are you going to do next? And when you try that, you actually don't think. There's nothing. If I can remember it, I would try it. But the way to enlightenment literally is not thinking. It just existing.
Yeah, that's, I guess maybe that's our lessons to learn on this earth or something is how to do that because I said it is
Well,
not an easy thing to accomplish.
it's not because we're trained to think.
Mm.
We're trained to lead with our brain rather than our heart. And
Right.
the truth is the brain is a secondary, it's there to support the heart. There's actually brain cells in the heart, right?
Mm.
And so the communications with the universe comes to the heart. So when you get a intuition, you don't get it in your head, you get it here. When you get the feeling this is right or wrong, you don't get it here, you get it here. And then we don't listen to it, and then we make a mistake. I have this client who I have had for years, and I adore her. She says about herself, I have the best intuition ever, but I don't listen to it. But she says, but I'm always right. But then my mind starts telling me what to do, and I do that instead.
Right.
And she says, and I'm always wrong. I should know by now, but it's true. If you can listen, feel, I don't think listening is the right word. Well, it does, depending on your strength. If you're clairaudient or whatever it is, all the clairs, there's so many darn clairs. You either hear, you know, you feel. The knowing is the best one, by the way, because with you know it, then you jump past all the other stuff and you don't have to think about it because you know.
Right.
So anyhow, that's my lecture for today. But I do know that the not thinking is the best, the quickest, and the easiest way to get through to enlightenment. I know this because occasionally I get flashes of enlightenment. I'm not there yet though. I still only get flashes.
Mm.
Jen says, I've been trying not to think, but it's so hard and it's driving me crazy. Well, let the crazy go away and just I I started out, I learned not to think by thinking about toast, but other people do it in other ways. And the toast does, because toast is boring, right? And what
Mm.
did you find?
Oh, the chat.
You go with that.
Ha, there it is.
Yeah, Jen's on.
Mhm.
It's amazing though, if you can stop, it's the thinking that creates the trauma and the drama, and the trauma and the drama creates the lessons. So if we can stop thinking then the only drama that will affect us is our, as you were saying, triggers.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest, it's when we start thinking about things that we create our triggers. So anyhow, I'm making a bigger mess, but I have a little bit left. Okay, so I think I'm done. You look a little glassy eyed.
Just, are you sure?
Oh, darn sure. I'm sure because I've learned this myself. I've read this from people who supposedly are enlightened.
My are you sure was, are you sure you're done talking?
Oh, God, no. You should know me by now. Do I ever shut up? Okay, your turn.
No, you go right ahead.
I honestly, I think I am trying to be done. Yeah, okay, it's time for the meditation. That's perfect.
I'm just giving us all a little smudge.
Yeah, and it's really cool because when you do that, I can feel it all the way through here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And one thing I know of for 100% energy travels. You don't doesn't matter if you're here or in India, here or in well, Middle East, Middle Europe, the energy still helps, still works.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I like to work over the internet because I find that people are less likely to resist when they think that they're safe.
Huh. I've
It's
never actually seen resin bubble out of this before.
oh cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it smells nice too. That's a new Claire of mine, by the way, smelling things.
Mm,
I
I
don't
get
know if
that.
I like it or not.
I get that. I smell. I think my mom's around a lot. I smell her cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't one of my Claire's, not until about 2, 3 months ago.
Hmm. I've
Yeah.
been having it for a while now. Stinky socks. I smell. There used to be an old man that lived in my other house, and now because my cousin was like, "Who's the old man in here?" I'm like, "Oh, that would explain the stinky socks,
Yeah.
socks that I'm always smelling."
Yeah. Yeah. But that's why I'm
Or
not thrilled.
perfume, perfume. I will smell that. Yeah,
That's why I'm not too fussy about having that as a Claire.
the stinky socks is not a good one.
No. Anyhow, I'm going to let you go on and do your thing. And thank you very much for pushing me today because I was off in La La Land doing other things.
Well, it's with all of the holidays and just everybody is
I
doing this and that and the other thing. It's
I was
hard to
sick.
keep to a schedule right now.
I was really, really sick. I was in bed, flat in bed for about 2 days with flu, two, three
Hmm.
days. And then I had vertigo. And so I get up and I go, okay, I'm going to throw up now. So I haven't done hardly anything for 2 weeks coming
Yeah.
up. And Christmas came. And so tonight,
Yes. Well, hopefully, Jan, you, what's that?
oh, so Jen started smelling things 19 years ago when her grandfather passed away.
Hmm.
Yeah, that happens actually a lot. Okay, I'm going to let you go and thank you so very much. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you. No, as always, it's me that it should thank you because without you, I wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be doing this without you either, though.
Well, you might be. Well, maybe not the meditation day, but
No, but you're the one that says, "Yeah, I'll do it." So
yeah.
that
So we're going to be doing an interactive in the next day or two too, right?
Yeah, I think so. Between either
Um,
tomorrow or
Well,
Friday.
if it's tomorrow, it's going to have to be about 3 or 4 because
Yeah.
I have a lunch date at 11, I think.
No, no rush. We might go to Kamloops or not. I don't know which day, that's all.
Okay.
All right.
Well, if you see us on tomorrow, we're on tomorrow. If
If
not, the
not,
next day
or Saturday.
or Saturday. It's a good thing that there's not much going on and I don't have any hectic schedules.
Yeah, me neither, thank God. Okay, namaste. Bye.
Okay. Talk to you
Thank,
later.
thank you so much. I
Thank
have to
you.
find my way out of here now.
And as
I'm always very illiterate when it comes to computers.
tech challenged, that's my middle name. So just give a little smudge, ask our spirit guides, our ancestors, angels, the divine to join in on our meditation today. And I hope that somebody out there it resonates with. I just did a blind pick on it again today, so we'll see what it brings. So please close your eyes and find a comfortable place to sit. Take in a deep breath and exhale. Take in another deep breath, bringing the air into your chest, letting it flow down into your belly, and slowly exhale. You sink back, you sit back and sink further into your seat. You're feeling quite relaxed, peaceful. You take in another very deep breath, and on your exhale, see yourself gently floating up. Slowly at first, you rise towards the universe. You feel so amazing. The air swirls gently around you, cooling your skin. Your hair softly flows across your face. You see a cloud and you jump onto it. Finding it quite solid, you sit and enjoy looking at the skies around you. It's dark, but there are so many stars. It's so beautiful. You feel so much gratitude in this moment. Your heart starts filling with so much love. You take in another deep breath. On your exhale, you slowly sink back into your cloud. You are feeling quite relaxed, peaceful. You take in another deep breath. This time, you see a beautiful light coming towards you. The light follows your breath in, covering every inch of your being, flooding all of your cells in your body, carrying love through your veins, filling all of your organs. You are beaming. You shine so bright. Your light goes up to the universe. You are a beacon of love. Soon, angels start to gather, a few at a time, at first, and then so many that they create a circle around you. You can't help but feel utter amazement at the energy that has gathered, the energy that is being emitted. One angel steps forward. He is a glowing, beautiful blue light. He radiates love. He tells you he is Archangel Michael, and that you are on this planet to be earth angels, to help spread love, joy, laughter, to help heal the world and ground deep into Gaia's core, to take his light and cover the world. See this beautiful blue glow covering the earth. You are feeling very relaxed and very comforted, knowing you have the safety of all of these angels around you. You are taking in all of these glorious energies. You can feel it penetrate every pore in your body, feeling it going into every cell, every atom, pulsing through your blood, bringing all of this fresh energy and oxygen into your earthbound soul. You are feeling a strength in you like never before, a knowing what you are here for. There is no one more powerful than you and all of the other earthbound angels like yourself, sent here to change the world. More love, more compassion, empathy, understanding, community. For when you shine these gifts onto the sleeping, they in turn will awaken and shine their light with yours, creating beacons of light throughout the world, growing so bright that the energies will vibrate so high that peace will find its way into any of the lower vibrations still existing. Love, laughter, abundance, joy. These will take over and the world will be home. Gaia will be at peace, rested and ready to reap her magical gifts upon all living, breathing beings. Take in a deep breath and exhale, giving a very contented sigh. You're feeling rested and rejuvenated. And slowly come back to your body and gently open your eyes. I'd like to thank you all for being here this evening. For future people that are listening, I appreciate you coming back. Give Elijah a like, the thumbs up, subscribe. It will really help her channel get out to more people, which is a good thing. And so with that, I would just like to say, my heart feels your heart. And please don't forget to spread the love. Namaste.